what you're gonna get is a 2-pack of the Black Pine Firming Serum. This is new this week.
Yeah.
So for somebody who says, what is so special about Black Pine, so much so that Korres has a line of Black Pine products, let's talk about it.
Yeah, so much so that we patented the ingredient. Like, not many brands will be able to say that. So first of all, this product, the serum in Black Pine, is Lena Korres, our co-founder's desert island. If you ask her to this day, what is the one product you could not live without? She said Black Pine Serum, because this is like shapewear for your face.
Oh my.
Have you ever put on the dress and you got the lumps and the bumps and you're like, okay, I need some help. And you put on the shapewear and all of a sudden you're like, oh, there's my waist. And like, oh, there are my hips. Great, got it. Everything's smoothed out. That's what this does for your face.
This is so, and I just did one drop. This is just one drop.
That'll do your whole entire face. It is super concentrated. The most concentrated version of Black Pine we have. Now, why is Black Pine so important? Okay, Black Pine is actually a protein that we harvest from these 1,000-year-old trees in the northern Pindus mountain range of Greece. We discovered it, we patented it. It is that protein that keeps these trees tall and resilient and lasting through every kind of climate change. I mean, these trees have lasted through the ice age. That's how old they are. We take that protein and we put it in here and we mix it with hyaluronic acid and hexapeptides. So peptides we know for firming. Hexapeptides are like next level firming. And we call this a contouring serum because when you put this all over your face, it literally, you ever do one of these?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
That's what this serum does. It does a whoop. Like, it is shapewear, bringing lifting, firming, tightening. You feel it right away, but it is powerful. This is the most powerful serum we make.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. I love Lena Korres.
I love her
we
too.
have not met yet, but I love her from afar.
Okay, well, because she's gonna come now that we're in PA.
We have to, because she truly formulates and she truly brings products that she would want to use. Because have you ever used a product and you're thinking, the person who made this, they didn't make it for themselves, you know? Because if they had, they would have made it better. Lena Korres makes every product to be a favorite product. And the fact that this is her desert island.
Because first of all, we did all the scientific research on this ingredient. So in order to patent an ingredient, most other brands go to what we call the Inky List or the Beauty Bible, right? And they're like, okay, I want to create a firming product, so I'm going to put this ingredient with this ingredient, and you go through what is available. We do the opposite at Korres. We're like, okay, we want to create firming and massive tightening and toning for the skin. Let's go out into the biodiversity of Greece and figure out what does Mother Nature have for this that we can use. And so we do all of our own research. Sometimes it takes us decades. When we found Black Pine, we patented it because we're like, whoa. Wait a minute, this is massive firming lifting. You're gonna see it on Heather, okay? And I'm gonna actually direct you, especially to her cheeks and kind of that area. You know when you contour your makeup, right? Okay, you wanna create that little like sucked in cheek look. This is what I'm talking about with kind of the shapewear for the face. You're gonna see it on Heather's face because her cheeks are literally visibly lifted and she now has a contour. When we put up her before shot, you're not gonna believe it. Look at how we have sculpted her face. Look how much higher her cheekbone is. Look at how deep, kind of like around the jaw and the jowl. Almost the shape of her face is now like heart-shaped, right? And in the before, it's a little bit rounder. That is what we mean when we say contouring, shaping, firming, tightening, toning. And because we're doing this as a serum, which is the most concentrated version of skincare that you can make, it happens instantly, okay? Because it's driving deeper into the skin. We're gonna talk about our sleeping facial. That's gonna take 8 hours. You're gonna go to sleep. You're gonna see the results when you wake up. This happens right away because that serum can get deep into the skin quickly.
So I use this in the morning.
I do morning and night. Honestly, anytime I wash my face, I put this on. First thing, you're gonna want this to drink into your skin and then put on your creams, your moisturizers, whatever.
So you're getting two full size. These are serums. And again, the most concentrated version of your skincare ingredients and all of that is going to be in a serum form. And that's what you see right here. You'll also notice that the color of the serum, let me move out of the way so you can see the color of the serum. A lot of serums are very clear. And which might be fine for what they are, but I like that I feel like I get to see the actual ingredients so that I know what's in there. And You've got free shipping. You're getting these on FlexPay for $13.99 if you want to go for it. How long is this going to, and I only need like a drop or two.
One drop.
Okay.
Honestly, it comes, first of all of our packaging is the most luxe.
Yes.
It's like straight out of our pharmacy. It's glass packaging. You get a glass dropper. So it kind of does like an automatic, you know, dispensation for you.
Yes.
You don't really have to question, how much do I need to use? Your skin will drink this in. You're seeing Trish really concentrating that in the areas where she has those deep lines and wrinkles. Look at her forehead. Can I just point out Trish's forehead? Because you see in the before, those lines above her eyebrow. Okay.
Yes.
Where did they go? They're gone.
Black pine.
Black pine.
Yes.
That is what, so we include that hyaluronic acid that's going to plump away lines and wrinkles. But do you see the lift and the tightening in her forehead that has happened instantly? Also look around her chin and her kind of her nasolabial folds. Do you see how much her cheeks, just like Heather, the cheeks are lifted?
Yes.
Okay, if you're at home and you're saying, you know, my moisturizers are not really cutting it. I have no idea what to do. My skin is aging. I'm confused. We make it so easy at Korres. It's so simple. This is the holy grail of firming and tightening. But here's the key. With black pine, just like we said with the aloe, with the almond oil, we only harvest from trees that have been deforested. So we don't actually go into healthy trees that are standing tall and take that protein out of the bark. That means that only the trees that get cut down by the Greek Forestry Association is what we can use. So if there's not a lot of trees that have been cut down, we don't have a lot of black pine. So that's why you might not see it for months. Sometimes for a year, we might not be able to get it. So to get a duo, we want to stock you up. This will probably last you 6 months with both of these serums together.
I'm glad you said that because I am a nature lover.
Yes.
I am the one who will
very
hug
important
a tree.
as a brand. Yes, and so will we as our brand. We hug the trees all the time.
So I love, because they give us these ingredients. And so for that reason, the fact that you're getting two is a big bonus, because we don't have it on auto ship.
No,
because to your point, you can only formulate what nature gives you.
Correct.
You can only, and so the fact that you can have two full size and it's that perfect portion each time because of the way that dispenser, because of the way that dropper is made. So you don't have a dropper that's like, 12 inches long. It's just a little bit, and that's what you need, and that's what you use. And then you go back, and then you close it up, and then open it up again when you're ready to use it again. Maybe twice a day, maybe once a day. But you're getting two of them. If you want to stock up and get two, you of course can. You've got free shipping. The FlexPay makes it just under $14 to get home. This is your Sculpt and Lift serum. And that's what you were seeing in those befores and afters on the girls. Sculpting, lifting, doing something that just a moisturizer is never going to do. And so if you've been saying, I thought I was using good skincare, but it's not really getting me the results that my skin is after, that I'm looking for, then go for black pine.
Yes, and it is powerful. And we're gonna show you again on Trish, because I wanna show you the power of firming and tightening. And you often think like, what would that look like on my face? So when you look at Trish, I want you to think about your own face, okay? Where are those lines and wrinkles? Where are those saggy bits that you might be self-conscious about? And I want you to look at her forehead. So on the right side of her forehead, and the left side too, right? Do you see those kind of etched in lines and wrinkles? Her face isn't changing at all. She's not smiling more, smiling less, laughing more. I mean, it might make her laugh now. But what she's doing is the same thing. All she put on was black pine. Remember, that extract is going to firm and tighten the skin, but then we add in hexapeptide 8. We add in hyaluronic acid, so we're gonna plump up every line and wrinkle. You can even see kind of like along her cheeks too, how much plumper, and you can almost pinch them. They're, they're lifted. This serum does what no other serum will do, which is lift the skin.
And that's what you've got right here. I was just smelling it too, because
I love the smell.
I know, I do.
What is
it?
It's not perfume. This is the fresh, clean black pine.
That's what it smells like. And it doesn't, not
like a pine tree.
Not like a pine tree. Not like, oh, I just cleaned the house and it smells like pine. It's not that. But it does have like almost like a fresh air kind of nature kind of scent to it. And I say that because, if it's going to be you, and a partner, that I like that you have two of them. I like that it gives you that perfect amount every time, so you can't be heavy-handed on it. Some things I might be a little bit heavy-handed on, but you can't be heavy-handed when it's already dosed out for you, which is nice. But you do have something that's going to be pleasant to use. Sometimes serums like this feel like a luxury.
Oh,
and
I
sometimes
agree.
for that reason, when something's a luxury, you think, maybe I shouldn't get it. Maybe it's just a little bit too much or it's a little bit too extra. To me, it's not a luxury to like what you see in the mirror. And when you can put this on and it's just a little bit, it goes right in, so you're not waiting for 20 minutes for it to settle down.
No.
It's just a simple add to your beauty routine.
Right, but a simple ad, yet the biggest result that you could get, right? If you're not using a serum, it's funny. I actually started my husband using a serum.
Ooh,
I know
nice.
he's watching, so he's probably laughing because I always give away, like, you know, he's like, you always tell everybody, like, all the things. But, you know, the serum step is actually the step that will change your skin. So you could use all the moisturizers and the creams. They can only penetrate so far because they're thicker and they're that way so that they hydrate deeper, right?
That's right.
This is about getting and driving those ingredients deep so you see the lift. Listen, our Black Pine Sleeping Facial, which we're going to talk about, the new Prima Sleeping Facial, it will lift and it will firm. But if you really want the maximum, this is like the magic sauce that goes into those products because you're getting the most concentrated version and you get 2 of these.
Yes.
I think one Black Pine serum is $68, maybe. So you're basically, you will never get a deal like this again. And it will change your skin. So give it a try. Like if nothing's working for you, the serum step will actually work.
And you're going to see her befores and afters again. I mean,
look at the sculpt. That's what I see with Heather. I mean, when I talk about this being shapewear for your skin, think about when you put on that dress and it's lumpy and bumpy and you want to lift everything up and put it back in place. Look at her cheeks, right? Even along the jaw. We're going to talk about the jaw and the neck, but but that contoured area from her ear, like to the outer corners of her mouth, it's really sculpted, lifted her cheekbones up, kind of put them back in place, and then just like almost like an ice skating rink, pressed all those lines and wrinkles out.
I love it. I love that we've got this for you. I put it on just so you know, not sticky, it's not uncomfortable. You mentioned hubby using it.
Yes, great for guys.
My hubby will use it too, but if it doesn't feel good on his skin, he's not going to keep using it. Or he'll let me put it on him.
Right.
Like, you know, he's like, well, you can put it on me. I won't take it off.
Right.
But not sticky, not uncomfortable. You can't look at my skin and know it's there other than to see the benefits that it gives your skin. So
but try to pinch your hand. Just show. Look at how that skin is bouncing.
It's just that bounce back.
That is Black Pine.
That's
it
what
is
we
literally
want.
like resilience for your skin.
Yes.
Instant tightening.
That's what you want. We want
gorgeous.
that bounce back.
Yes.
You know, when we're younger, the bounce back, we don't even think twice. It's bouncing all over the place.
I know.
And then as you get older, that bounce back is harder to come by.
Because you're losing the lipids, you're losing the collagen out of your skin. And Black Pine is literally like, all right, girl, we're gonna put everything right back up where it needs to be. We're gonna give you that hourglass shape again on your face, contour it out.
And the more you use it, the better your results are going to be.
Totally.
You're getting 2 of them, full size, glass bottle. And there's some ingredients that do require a certain kind of packaging. So I love that you've got the glass bottle, you've got the glass dropper, that perfect dosage. You're getting 2 for under $70. And actually the flex pay is $13.99 and the shipping is free. So as you're looking at this, and we're just getting started, we've got a couple of other Black Pine items that we're going to feature for you, but the serum is the most concentrated. So go ahead and do it. 911496 is the item number. You can use that QR code real quick while you see it, or you can shop on hsn.com and go ahead and pick yours up. And after your shop, then why don't you just continue watching us? We've got our HSN Plus, it's our streaming channel, and it's really fun because on our streaming channel, you see some really cool kind of behind the scenes things that we do, interviews that we do with some of your favorite guests and brands, some get ready with me's. I've got to get ready with me on there as well. So we've got lots for you. Just check it all out, any place you stream, and you can stream HSN Plus. We've got more Black Pine for you. And this is the Primus Youth Renewal Sleeping Facial. Now, this is a birthday price. I know we're celebrating